Hey everyone, it's CurlyHairedHero and welcome back to Prince of Tennis 2005 Crystal Drive. Previously we took on the top of the lefty tournament. We got here a reminder of a previous tournament. It's a save file, but I don't know how to remove save files when you save in between games. Like even if I go in and I play that game, it's still going to remind me like whatever. It doesn't matter. Last time we took on the top of the lefty tournament with Ryoma. Took on a bunch of different left-handed players here, which allowed us to unlock Tezuka Kunimitsu, which is cool. But more importantly, we're actually going to end up using Tezuka today in this Open Cup doubles tournament. So, I'm going to go ahead and pick over our boy Tezuka here, and his partner is going to be someone equally as great because it's going to be Tachibana over here. Don't really remember his first name, quite honestly, because I know this is Tachibana, and like Tachibana is the family name. I don't remember. Maybe it's Yusuke. Whatever. We're gonna go with the old guy for our coach here. Once again, I don't really give a shit about coaches. But anyways, this is gonna be the Open Cup doubles. It's a rather okay tournament. As you can see here, we're going up against fucking Ryoma and that girl who we all know fucking sucks. So, this entire season has just been pretty lackluster in terms of opponents. I mean, Ryoma's definitely not lackluster. Wow, this game looks so much tinier than I'm used to. I don't know what it is, but I figured maybe it's because I'm used to watching this in post. So I'm used to seeing the game be, you know, full screen, all nice and stretched out, 1920 1080 resolution, whereas like now having the basic format. Oof. Let's see if I can do any of Tezuka's moves. Ah, damn it! Come on, Tachibana. You got smack. What? That was your own. Alright, whatever. Maybe I just saw that wrong. Alright, that's a great fault. Speaking of faults, last time I spoke about how I started doing tennis classes again over the summer, basically. And that went pretty well, I would say. What's the score? 13, okay. 30, I should say, not 13. Yeah, that went really well. The only issue, oh my god, what an ass. The only issue is that at the end of it, I was kind of hoping that I would become a higher level. Because I took level 2 classes, but I unfortunately am still relegated to level 2 because of my abysmal serves that really need a lot of working on. But also, in addition to these serves, I also need to work on a lot on my backhand. Maybe not as much as the serve, because at least the backhand I can hit occasionally and it'll at least, you know, be in the fucking court. My serves are just, you know, constant faults where I can barely even hit the ball. Sometimes. Like, I don't understand. Ever since I started playing tennis, I've always had issues with serves, which is funny because I used to practice it constantly. Like, there were times where, like, I even used to have, like, I'd be, like, inside and I didn't want to go outside to sort of hit the ball, so I would practice inside, like, at school and stuff. Oof, thank God. Jesus, she's hit me with that so many damn times because there's no other way for me to hit the ball. Where I would have, like, one of those thick Sharpie markers and then, like, a rolled up paper ball, and I would chuck it up in the air and then hit it with the Sharpie marker as an actual serve, you know, it's a serve motion. And you know, I would always think like, wow, I can do this, I can actually hit the ball. And I spent a lot of time, you know, practicing on the toss, watching a hell of a lot of serve videos, and no matter what, I just cannot get the motion down, at least to the point where it's actually, you know, effective. Maybe that's not it. What is this? Oh boy. Barely managed to hit that. Oh, god damn it. This game is taking on too long, but we lose the first game actually, now that I bring it up. But yeah, ever since I ever started playing tennis, I've spent so much time trying to not even so much perfect my serve, just be able to get my serves to go in. And I just cannot get that to work. I just don't know what it is about me. I know the motion for me is pretty foreign. I'm not really used to sports with that kind of emotion because I never really played baseball. If I did, it was mainly just, you know, for shits and giggles or something like that. Never, like, actually played baseball. So the whole motion of, you know, swinging your arm is pretty foreign to me. And when it came to football, while I did play a lot of football, you know, American football, I spent most of my time as a running back, sometimes as even a wide receiver, never really often as a quarterback, which is why I didn't spend a lot of time throwing the ball, which is again the same motion, which I'm not really good at. I did, however, do the opposite. I've actually developed a different way of throwing a football, which is because of two reasons. One, I sucked at throwing a football. I mean, later on I ended up becoming decent at it. But two, this might be why I'm not so great at the serve. Maybe it's some sort of internal thing. But sometimes I throw a football, I don't know what it is, if it's like my joints or my muscle, like my biceps or my shoulder muscles, but I just feel it kind of sort of like slide against each other, which is really awkward. Like basically it just feels like they just slide through each other. Like it's really hard to explain, but it just kind of feels like something just brushes up against another muscle like it's not supposed to. It's a very painful and uncomfortable feeling to the point where I have to kind of just stop, and I cannot move for like a good 3 to 4 minutes because of the pain being so great. I don't really know what it is exactly. I've never really had any actual shoulder injury, so I'm not entirely sure. Are you fucking kidding me? You're gonna fucking use 3 specials in a row? He did 2? Oh my god, I don't get this shit. He did a fucking... I can't even hit it. Because he kept hitting Tachibana. My god. And then he came in with 2 Zero Shikis, which is, by the way, wow. Aside from the Tezuka zone is Tezuka's main sort of ability. And then he went in for the snake shot. What an ass. And then the super special shot. But anyways. Yeah, I don't really know how to describe that pain or that feeling, but it just happens whenever I try to throw a football. Or not always, but it just randomly happens if I like spend too much time or if I go really into it. That always happens, and I've had that fear of that happening to me whenever I serve, but it's never happened. So it's not a legitimate fear, but maybe that's why I can't get the motion right, or maybe it's just because I suck. I don't know what it is. But anyways, the other thing I wanted to say was that like I said, I've come up with my own way of throwing a football because of this. And what it is basically, it's based off of ISO 21. There's it's a football anime. There's a character there. He's supposed to be a cowboy quarterback, which is ironic because the Cowboys are our actual football team. But he has this way of of throwing footballs, which is sort of like a quick draw because he's a cowboy. And it's kind of like an underhand throw, so it's kind of like he has the gun in his holster and he just throws the football. So I came up with something similar to that, just because I really thought that was really cool. But basically what I'll do is I'll hold the ball, sort of like cupping it. I don't know how to describe it. I'll just kind of hold it from under, sort of like if I was holding a baby with one hand. And I'll like, eat shit. I'll have it like close to my body. And then what I'll do is I'll kind of just like recoil my arm in a spinning motion, which then lets me throw the ball out, and it actually, spirals and whatnot. It's a really weird motion. I can't really explain it. What the fuck just happened? That was so slow. Oh my god. Wow. But yeah, that's how I throw footballs. I've since learned how to throw, I've since learned how to throw an actual football, normally, overhead and whatnot. But I tend to do the underhand just because, like, I've become so notorious for it, and everyone, whenever they see it, they're like, "What the fuck is that?" And one of the other main reasons I came up with that is because I figured, in football, you can't throw the ball unless you're the quarterback, right? Or at the very least, you can't throw it unless you're in like this specific area. You can't throw it forward. You can do laterals, but you can do laterals, but that's only forward and back, right? If I can throw the ball, it's forward and back, and it has to be underhand. If I can throw the ball like an overhand while doing an underhand, that would be a pretty good, move. So I'll be able to literally chuck it halfway across the field with my, ridiculous spinning move. But unfortunately, I never really got to put that to use. Maybe once, but nowhere near as much as you would think I should. But anyways, this is about tennis. Enough with the football. What even is the score? I feel like it's only like 1-1. Oh my god, it's only 1-2. Alright, we need to focus up and fucking finish this game already. Because I do not need to be here for another 7 hours doing these what the why did he dive that way? Oh. Another 7 hours with these damn doubles tournaments. We started out crazy hard with the, I believe that was this season. With the, I believe it was national doubles, the one that was like an hour long every episode. Oh, god damn it. We started off real hard with those. And even before that, we did the, forgot what it was called. The one that got us Sengoku. I forgot what that tournament was called. We did that. That was a 5-set. Those are 5-set fucking matches. And then now we've just gone on facing shitty opponents. Like, beforehand, we had the tournament was all jokes. Top of the Lefty was somewhere in between. Like, they weren't all jokes, but, you know, we did have Dan, this chick. I believe she was it her? I don't remember. Basically, we didn't really have very serious opponents. No. It was Dan, Yuta. Then it was the coach from Hyote for whatever fucking reason. And wow, what a dick. Yeah, the coach from Hyote. And then fucking Tezuka. So it was a very weird progression. They should have put the nice. With most of our points have just been that. They should have put the coach from Hyote at least second. That would have made a little bit more sense. Yuta is a little bit better than random coach that really doesn't play often. Let's see if I can at least do Tezuka's. Can I not? Oh my god! How do I do any of this guy's moves? Then what even is this? What? Or is it up here? No. Is it this? I don't understand. He's flashing, so I should be able to do a move at this point. I don't understand. Maybe my controls are just not working. I don't know if L and R are actually working as they're supposed to be. Wow, what the fuck? What the fuck was that? Oh my god, I am so sick and tired of this woman, honestly. What's coming out of here with these bullshit ass shots? I know Tezuka has a serve, but I can't really seem to get it to come out. Can't seem to get any of his moves to come out. I do believe it's maybe my controllers. Let me check that actually. It's working fine. Nope. Controllers are fine. Or controller is fine. I don't understand what's going on. You hold down L and R and then you do the move. 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 I don't understand. There's only 4 buttons I can press. None of them are working. Wow. All that build up for fucking unnecessary service days. Alright. It'd be nice if I can figure out exactly what angle and what sort of maneuver I'm doing that's getting me those racket breaks, but I can't even. Come on, Tezuka! Stop being a fucking. Stop being me right now and just fucking hit in. Thank you. I can just hit it somewhere across the court and see if I can note he just taunts. Just fucking do Tezuka's own or something. Do a move, man. Do any of your moves. Why are you not doing a single move? Do his moves just not work on doubles? I don't understand. Alright, fine. Alright, so yeah, no, my controller is definitely not working because I'm mashing to go into super mode and that is not working at all. There we go. I guess my triggers just aren't working anymore. That's just great. Boom, bitch. Jesus. I got really worried for a second that I was gonna have to go through this entire fucking thing without using special moves, which, oh shit. In general, I wouldn't really matter, or sorry, I wouldn't really care as much. The only thing is that Tachibana hasn't done it. He's done like 1 special. So it'd go really to waste, and it would be really unfair given that they're fucking... The computer doesn't give a shit. They'll use all the specials in the world. So, that'd be kind of shitty. Let's see if Yo was gonna be a little shit in trying. Nope. Thought he was going to use drive A or B against that, but nope, he is not. Alright. Anyways, as I was saying previously, I wanted to really become level 3, but due to my serve being complete and utter trash, I've become stuck to doing level 2 once again. My coach did say, or my instructor I guess I should say, did say that's possible that I can make it over to level 3 if I get examined again, but that I'm definitely going to need to work on my serve and my backhand, which obvious, because the backhand, even though I've never had as much trouble with the backhand as I did with the first, wow, with the backhand as much as I did with the serve, but at least I can hit a backhand, you know, every now and then. I just can't hit it. Wow, that was gross. I don't know what sound that was. I just can't hit it as consistently as I should be able to, especially for if I want to be a level 3. Whereas my forehand is just, you know, fine. So far I've gotten a bunch of compliments to my forehand and saying it's at least level 3, which is good. Which means my forehand at least is good, which is, you know, the more important stroke, kind of, just because I feel like I can do that more often. I mean, I don't know. At least I have one thing down. Maybe I shouldn't say it's the more important or the one I do the most, but at least I got something down, you know? And my volleys are kind of just there. My reactions, or my reflexes, maybe I should say, they're, you know, pretty decent. So I can manage to get to the ball, ooh, nice, pretty effectively. I just need to work on the positioning, which is because I don't really volley very often, so that one's fine. That's all. That's not as important as, you know, being able to do a basic move like a backhand. But my backhand is fine. It's just I've always had a lot of issues with sort of the grip and the motion. Whereas like the forehand, I kind of picked that up right away. I just needed a couple little tweaks and I got it really down. The backhand, I always had an issue sort of getting it correctly. And this is an issue I have with a lot of things, is that I don't know how any other way to say it without sounding pretentious, but I'm sort of a very visual person. So for example, if I can't picture how something works, I don't understand it thoroughly and I can't imitate it. So for the serve, similarly, I can't really picture the motion that fluidly or that as well as I probably should, which is why I possibly, aside from the other two issues, I didn't even talk about the second issue. Well, the first issue is just because, you know, the whole shoulder thing maybe, and another issue is probably just because it sucked. But anyways, because I can't visualize things, I can't go ahead and just do them. I can't really, another example is, for example, in basketball. One of the things that I cannot do for the life of me is I can dribble the ball, I can do a layup. I cannot do that when there's someone in front of me, because I have no way of sort of maneuvering past them, how you could say driving through or whatnot. I have no way of doing any of that, or sort of dribbling and sort of getting through someone. I have no way of doing that. It's always me trying to dribble, turning my back around and just dribbling and passing to someone else, or forcing a really horrible shot that never goes through. Or sometimes I get real, wow, you stupid bitch. I can't believe you just smacked my shit like that. Sometimes I get really dumb and I try to use the fadeaway shot, which never works out either, because it always ends up being an air ball and then the team gets a free shot. Oh my god. Swing at it. Thank you. But yeah, those are one of the things that I can never do, because I can't really visualize, I guess maybe not so much visualize the action, but I can't visualize myself doing it. So it's why I can't really do it clearly, if that makes sense. So similarly with the backhand, the motion is just really awkward for me, so I can't really picture myself actually doing a backhand, you know, really well. Now I can picture it a lot better, which is good, which is why my backhand has improved. Because I've taken a lot of time to slowly do the motion. You know what I haven't? Oh, gosh, I don't want to fucking do it. Stupid shit! Stupid ass fucking move! The backhand has gotten a lot better just because I spent a lot of time sort of taking it slow and going through the stroke and going through it piece by piece. I was trying to do the Teska zone, but I'm not fucking able to do it. Like, you can't use Teska and not use the Teska zone. I've done the Zero Seki and his shot. I forgot what it's called. Oh, right, it's the top one. Give me that shit. Last minute Teska zone for the win. But yeah, Because I haven't been able to visualize, I haven't been able to do the backhand as much. But now I'm getting a lot better at doing so now I can actually do it more or less. I just need to sort of hone in on the forehand, which is the same issue basically I had with the forehand. The forehand I can always picture it, I just need to work on my form, and then now it's good. I just need to do that with the backhand. There's another issue that I have with the serve, which I'll actually get into next time. We see here we were pretty... we had a lot more service aces because they kept fucking up their grips, I don't know why. Pretty even on smash aces, and return aces, they had one more than me. Specials, they actually used a hell of a lot more, even though I went all out and I did 9. Apparently, Tachibana did 4, which is bullshit. My serve was 75% because of that stupid double fault I got. I did get a couple of faults, but whatever. Anyways, stay fresh.